Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day everybody. My name is Albert Tan from Download Silo. Happy to see you guys here. And today we are going to host the founder of this SocialBu, which is actually Umar Khan, Muhammad Umar Khan. Muhammad Umar, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. What about you, Albert?
Yeah, I'm good too. Can you tune up your volume a little bit because I think it's too soft.
Yeah, sure. So I hope you can hear me properly now.
Yes, you can make it louder, no problem, because the audience can actually tune it down if they find it too soft, you know. So before we actually start, let me do some housekeeping with the audience so that they will show their name as well as their photos, you know, while commenting in the chat. So guys, let me show you how to do it. I will project this up as usual. So kindly give permission to show your profile photo as well as name while commenting by clicking the link wave.video live/Facebook. So welcome to this SocialBu Facebook live session. And on the right hand side, Muhammad Umar, there's a live chat. You can see that some of the names of the people are actually already there. Okay,
Hello,
Sujit
everyone.
Biswas, Jao,
Yeah, actually,
Latif, Mia, Bosco, and this guy I do not know who is he. So please, what they call, click that link and show that to show your name and also profile photo. And we have Daniel Croft, DS Wong, Pradeep, Joginda. Okay, that's good. I think we could start now. So before we actually go into the webinar proper to know more about this social boo, I would like to ask Umar Khan some question, simple to answer basically. Okay, Umar, please tell us where are you from actually?
okay. So we are from Pakistan. We are currently operating from Pakistan, but we are also registered in USA and different parts of the world. So, so we are in the capital of Punjab, Lahore, basically, which is one of the main province of Pakistan. Yes.
Okay, so actually, I have hosted some founders from Pakistan as well. You are not the first one, so don't worry. And I think your company is actually registered in United States, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so I mean, may I know that your team, where are they? I mean, located physically? Are they distributed across the world, or are they in Pakistan only?
Most of okay. So Uh, half of our team is working from home, and half of us are in our office, Lahore office. So all of them are from Pakistan.
I see. Okay, that's good. How long have this social boo in the market, or how long have you started this social boo?
Okay, so we started working on SocialBu in September 2018, and we launched it for everyone in February 2019. So February 2019 was the start of SocialBu, and it was just only limited to just publishing to specific in social platforms, and then we later on built the other parts of the SocialBu.
Okay, that means you are in the market for at least 4 years right now. So,
Yes.
am I correct that you actually have a recurring customers, which means a monthly recurring customer, not the LTD customer now?
Yes, 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 that's correct. We have a lot of like more than 13,000 plus users are from that we have gained through this journey, and we did launch on Pitchground recently as well, and the other LTDs as well. But that was a very short fraction of the users. So that's there. Those are not our main objective. So
Okay, so because most of the what they call founders find it easy to start up, in the LTD community to get traction and to get feedback, to get comments from the LTD users before they actually step
Mhm.
into MRR. So, but some of them fail because they could not step out of the lifetime deal. What they call, I would say trap. So sometimes people call it a trap because once you are in, sometimes you cannot get it out. So then you don't have enough income to continue. But I think you don't have this problem because you are already MRR company and you have
Yes.
customers yourselves. So I believe this is something that you want to get some further comment or maybe feedback from this LTD community, right?
Yes, that's correct. That's
Mhm.
correct.
Okay, that's good. So guys, we have Umar Khan, founder of this SocialBu, and we would like to invite him to start. But before you start, Umar, I must ask this question because it's
Sure,
always
sure.
not to say bothering me. Why do you what they call name this company or this app called SocialBu? Is there any special meaning? No, there's a boo behind, you know.
Yeah, there is very interesting story behind Social Boo, the name of Social Boo. So actually, we are all anime lovers. If you familiar with anime
Mhm.
word, so there was a character Majin Buu, that was very famous character in one of the anime that we used to watch, and we were very impressed by the values that character possessed. So like that was very helping to others and already helping others people, and also very strong and brave as well, and he improved himself throughout the journey. So we got the inspiration of Boo from there, and since we are operating in the social media management industry, so we got the social from here. So we want Social Boo to have a character, basically to play as a role of a character that helps social media managers and every businessman to grow and improve their throughout this process. So that's how we came up with the Social Boo name. So we
I
are also
see.
gonna launch our character within app, so that's gonna be help every user how where they should go and how they can make most of from Social Boo.
I see. That is very interesting, you know, because I remember one founder actually named his pet, you know, his dog as a name of the app, you know. So I mean, it's up to you guys, you know. So don't worry, guys. This is a special name, I believe, and there is a special meaning behind. So, gentlemen, and we would like to invite, Umar Khan officially to actually showcase how to level up your social media game, you know, you by using Social Blue. Uh,
Yeah.
Umar, please. Okay, I will just share the back end of your screen. Okay, that's good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Albert.
Sure.
So this is the main side of Social Boo. So so we have built the Social Boo since 2019. There are a lot of improvement that we brought in Social Boo, and the main objective of Social Boo was to build an all-in-one solution. So that's our main vision, to so that you don't need any kind of other tool to carry your social media needs after Social Boo. So we have a lot of features as well. If we So all of the features are divided into different categories. One, we have specific feature for publishing, where you can schedule posts, stories, reels. You can see your social media calendars, etc. Then we have respond, and in respond and monitoring, where you can get to know about all of the messages and comments that are coming from different social platforms and responding to them within one inbox. Then we have social monitoring, where you can track different hashtags and keywords about your brand or market and see what people are talking about yourself, what about your competitors, about the overall market. And then we have automate, where you can truly automate almost every scenario of social media. I will take you that as well. So it's very dynamic social media automation that we have as compared to every tool in the market. Then we have analyze part, where you can see your best performing posts, top followers, how your posts are increasing, decreasing, and their engagement as well. Then we have very interesting feature that is very handy as for the social media agencies as well, that is collaboration. You can collaborate within your team, give them very specific level of permissions, and also you can invite your clients as well to review the post and also approve them post, etc. You can set up the approval workflow there as well. Then recently we have, since everything is going with the AI, and it's very node or very helpful as well to make yourself productive. So we have integrated AI within Social Booth, through which you can generate the different tweets and social platform specific posts accordingly. For example, if you want to create a tweet, so that particular model is trained for tweet. So I will take you guys to that interface as well, where you can see how post has been created for specific platforms accordingly. So we have also featured on Entrepreneur, Mashable, Product Hunt, Indie Hackers as well. And this is just our overall homepage of Social Boo. You can be. So we have more than 18,000 users at the moment, uh, which are getting benefit from SocialBu. So we do have Android and iOS app as well, and you can see here I also have Chrome extension of SocialBu as well. So it's very handy if you are reading a help article or any kind of blog that you want to share. Just one click, you can post it to your all of your social media accounts. So that was overall quick overview of SocialBu. I will take you to the app and show you how works there. So we are here in the SocialBu. Uh, First of all, you have to connect your social media platforms accounts. So for now, the social platforms that are integrated in SocialBu are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Google My Business. Uh, Whenever you create an account, you can go there and accounts connect all of your social accounts here. Once you are connected them, you can, whenever you want to create a post or story, click here and you can start creating a new post accordingly, right? So here is very interesting part. SocialBu post composer is very dynamic according to different social platforms. For example, here you can see I have selected Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn accounts. Let me change it to SocialBu. Okay, so these are the SocialBu accounts, and if we want to select all of them, by one click I can select all of them. And let's add some text here. And also, if I want to customize this particular post for each social platform, I can do that here as well. So I don't have to, duplicate the content and post it separately. If I click here, customize for each account, it's going to customize me for every social platform separately. So, most of the time for Twitter, it's not going to be very lengthy content. You have to make it shorter. So you can do that here as well without disturbing the flow of the other social platforms post. Right. Let me attach a media file just to show you the other options of social. Okay, let's attach. Okay, so you can see I have attached the media file. I can see the preview of the post as well before it gets published. So you can see how it's going to look like on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google My Business, Instagram, etc. So once I am done with all of the content, I can also okay, so I can go to the all options to see the further dynamic options for different social platforms. For example, for Twitter, I can create a whole thread while scheduling this post. Right, you just type the content and it's gonna be like whole thread when it gets published. And for LinkedIn, we recently supported the first comment. It was one of our very, very recent update. You can post the first comment for LinkedIn. For Google My Business, you can select the post type, how what it is. For example, if it's an event, you can give it a title, starting and ending dates, call to action button, etc. For okay, for Instagram, you can add the first comment as well, select the location, and also if it's a video, you can also categorize it as a reel, so that's gonna post as a reel on your Instagram account as well. And reels scheduling is 100% automated. There is no manual action required, right? So that was all the further dynamic actions you get about this very, very specific social platforms. Then we have recently added more one thing, that is AI. So whenever you are writing a content and you are, let's say, out of the words, let's say running out of words, what should be the next, you can ask AI to auto complete the whole content for you. So as soon as you click there, it's going to complete and expand the overall content for you. We do have suggested hashtag section here. It depends what the content you have written here. The more content you provide SocialBu, the better hashtag it will give to you, right? You can add emojis as well. Okay, so one more thing I would like to share. Okay, since I have selected the Google My Business, so it's not allowing me to add another media file because only one post, one picture can be shared there. So I'm unchecking that account. So I just want to show you what are the other possibilities through which you can upload content, especially the media assets on SocialBu. So we have also working on the media library within SocialBu. It's like having a Google Drive within SocialBu. Then we have also integrated Canva. So you can create the design while staying here and just bring it back to SocialBu right away. So once you are done with everything, creating content, etc., you can post it right away. It's going to publish all of the selected accounts. You can schedule it for later, or you can save it to draft as well. We do have another feature for the queues that is for post recycling, or like having a best time predefined preset times to post. So just add the send post there, and it's going to be published on the already predefined post as well. Oh, sorry, times. Further, one last thing about the post composer is that you can group your social media accounts. So, for example, if you are running a social media agency, you might be having multiple clients. So, you want to group the accounts of the different clients so that you don't mess up. So, you can see that I have grouped the SocialBu accounts here. I have grouped another link manager accounts here. All of the accounts will be there, and at one click, all of them will be selected. So this is one of the best practice users follow here in SocialBu to manage multiple clients within SocialBu. So that was about the creating a post in SocialBu. I will take you to the story part as well. So it's only specific to Instagram. Okay, so for Instagram, you can create a story, and it's gonna be 100% automatic process. So there are different tools in the market, but what they do is they just send you a reminder or a notification for the story, and you still have to do manual work to publish your story. But in SocialBu, that's not the case. You can design a story, add different stickers available here, select multiple accounts as well, select date and time, and schedule it. So it's going to schedule and publish at the selected time. There is no manual action required after that, right? So after that, in this publish section, we have different sub features that in the schedule post, all of your schedule posts will be there. In the awaiting approvals are like the part where you can receive all the content that is available for approval. For example, you have agency, and there is a person that needs that is the main person to approve all of the content. So whenever a junior create a post in SocialBu, it will send to that person for approval. Unless that person approves the content, it's not going to be published on social media accounts, right? So then we have here in the calendar, where you can see all of your already scheduled and published content. Let me see if I can have some. Okay, for example, I have just scheduled a story in front of you guys. I can also just drag and drop this story to adjust the date. And if I want to create a post, I can just click on any date here, and it's going to open the pop-up and can just type the content. It's good to go. So this is how much it is easy to carry out everything in SocialBu. Further, you can definitely filter out content and see only specific accounts and teams post here in SocialBu. Then we have queues. Let me open it up. So queues very interesting feature, and it's very useful for the different business owners as well. So queues is like having a post recycling feature here in SocialBu. So you can you can repeat a certain post after a specific time. It's like having putting evergreen content after repetitive times. For example, we have here a sample queue. For example, there is a restaurant who is offering a 50% discount on their entire menu on every Friday. So he doesn't have to create a post on every Friday and schedule it for, let's say, 10 a.m. To get it published. What he can do is in SocialBu, he can create a post, let's say, get 50% discount today. It's a text post, so it's just text there. You can also add the media file here as well. And he can set that this post should be published on, let's say, on this particular page on Friday at 10 a.m. So this post is gonna be published on every Friday at 10 a.m. He can also set the frequency of this post. Let's say just stop this post after publishing thrice, you know. So you can set the frequency as well. So one more interesting thing here is that you can also set the date range, like starting and ending of the date. For example, if you are running this particular campaign for 3 months, you can select this starting and ending date of this particular campaign, and it's gonna be publishing within that time period. So it's very handy, and most of the users, how they use it, they know all of their best time, when it's the best time for them to post based on their audience. They set those time here in SocialBu in the queue. So whenever they want to create a post, they create here okay, so they create a post like here, and then they add that post to queue. So that post comes here and gonna publish on the already predefined time for them. All right, so that was about the post recycling, and we do have bulk import where you can definitely upload the content in bulk through CSV file. You can download the same sample from here. The dummy data is already there. You just have to, replace the content within um, with SocialBu dummy content, and you can post almost weeks and months of the content in just one click. And also, it works for the Instagram stories as well. You can upload them through CSV file and schedule them. In the history is just like having the history of SocialBu, which post was published and created by which person and when it's got published, etc. So I will take you guys to the teams and collaboration part, because that is one of the main feature, when it's especially when it comes to the uh, s- uh, agencies and social media managers, etc. And also when you are handling with the clients and as well. So you can access the teams here. So we are already here in the team, and let's say I have created one team. So it's a test team. So you have to give it a name. Then uh, you can enable the content approval. Content approval is like setting up the content approval workflow. Either you want to approve every content that's being scheduled and published by any of the team member or not. So you have to enable it if you want to set up that workflow. Then you have to add your social accounts. For example, let me add one. For example, I have added one of the Instagram account here. Then I have other team members as well. So if you want to invite any team member, you have to just write down the name of the, oh sorry, the email of the whole team member. And it's gonna get an invite from SocialBu to be part of this particular team. Or let me show you very interesting part here about the permissions, how you can manage them and how it's very effective in SocialBu. For example, here we have one of our team member Zahid, and I have given him particular permissions. Either he can edit this stream or not. I can give him permission. Either he can create a post, view post, or edit any of those this particular team post or not. Then he can also see view the draft as well. We have same permissions for stories. And here is very interesting part, that is about the approvals. If I check this box, he will get the access. He will be the person who can approve the content. If I don't want that, I just uncheck that. But there's one thing: if he himself create any post, it's gonna be published automatically, because he's one of the person who has the authority to approve content. So this way you can give very very specific permission and very very specific access to any feature of SocialBu. You can either give them permission to see them see in insights as well or not. The same permission you can use for your clients as well within SocialBu, right? And also at the end, you can also see the logs of the team, who added when, why, etc. Also in SocialBu, especially about the team collaboration part, whenever a social media manager gets a post for approval, he can either approve it or reject it. So if he want to reject it, he can also leave a feedback why he is rejecting that post, so that the other person will get notified and make the amendment that is required and send back for approval. So that's also very helpful for the teams as well. All right, so we have history. Let me take you to the AI section of SocialBu. We are here in the generate. So generate section had overall 4 sections where uh, first one is about the Twitter tweets, the second one is LinkedIn, and third one is Instagram, and fourth one is about very generic posts. For example, if all of these particular AI models are trained by according to their social platforms. For example, if you go here in the Twitter, whenever you give a topic, it's gonna consider the overall tone and style of the Twitter. So and also it's gonna limit it, make sure that the whole content is within the corrected limits of Twitter, right? So you can give it in any topic that you want, and it's gonna create the output here as well. For example, let's give it a topic. Let's generate some content. For example, uh, growth, uh, growth. It can be anything. It's the more specific you give it to it, the more it's gonna be create the very specific content. For example, I can say, let's say, what are the best tips to grow real estate business, right? So it's gonna be create that very specific tune. And also you can give it a let's tell about the audience as well, so that it will be more better to write that content into the particular tune. Okay, sorry, I don't have permission to this particular account. Let me check if I have this one. Also, you can see that here in the teams, in the SocialBu, you can give them specific permission to specific people. So it means that I don't have permission to this generated content. That's why it's limiting me. So this way, again, this is a live example how permissions can work in SocialBu. All right, so let me see if I can show you the already created content. Okay, so you guys can see, we can already see all of the previous content that has been generated by SocialBu. So the topic was the growth marketing, and the output that was generated was in the marketing and building. You can see the whole output it was generated, and it's very useful. For example, if I want to use it in the post, I can just click here, or it's gonna automatically bring all of the content in the post composer. You don't have to copy and paste it. Select all the accounts, and I can just schedule it or post it right away. So it's that easy, right? I can again change the accounts here, select the post date and time. Let's me uncheck some Instagram accounts, and then you can see I can just post and schedule it right away. So that's how it works. Let me take you the other parts. It's same work for the LinkedIn post as well. So also whenever you give it a topic, social will also suggest the different relevant topics as well for your better understanding, and you can explore the more content for the different suggested topics as well. So also there are some limitations for the AI post that you can generate through SocialBu. You can always see your current usage here as well, and also go to the settings, and there or you can see whole or every feature limit that is remaining for your particular plan, right? So that was all about the publish section. Now we can move to the if feed uh, respond. Basically, it's very comprehensive and very dynamic feature that we have here in SocialBu, right? So the response feature works in the two steps here. One is the social inbox, and second one is the social monitoring. Social inbox is like having a unified inbox where you are getting the messages and comments from the different social platforms within one window, and the social monitoring is like having uh, again within one window you are getting to know what our people are talking about, specific hashtag and keywords. So for example, here we have one of the ph launch that we are tracking this particular keyword, product hunt launch, so that we stay in connected with the community, and getting to know how they are performing, and when we are gonna perform gonna live there, and then we make sure that we make our best by getting to know about the experience of the others. So when I have opened this particular ph launch, again this particular I'm talking about the social monitoring here. we are tracking this particular hashtag product and launch. So you guys can see whenever there is a post about that particular hashtag, it's gonna come up here, and I can just simply reply to this particular tweet, etc., right away within within staying here in SocialBu. Further, you can see they can say they have launched their Twitter, etc. Sorry, the make the product hunt launch. I can just reply to them right away. Also, there are more interesting part here in SocialBu. If you have connected your Instagram account, you can definitely add your Instagram in the response section, and you can track different hashtag for Instagram as well and reply to them within SocialBu. So there is one there, I think I remember there was one particular user of SocialBu. He expanded their business by tracking different hashtags. So their target audience was about the fresh graduates. uh, what they did was they started tracking the hashtag of graduate 2022, I think, graduated in 2022, something like that. So whenever a new post on Instagram gonna be published with that particular hashtag, they get into the inbox of that person. First they leave a comment here in SocialBu and make sure build the connection, then they get in touch with them, and then they convert that potential lead into the warm and make sale there. So this is very very interesting part here as well. So also people are talking about on social media about everything, about your business, about your market, about your competitors. So it's the best way to keep an eye what's going on the social media and get benefit and from the opportunity that are there. All right, so that was about the particular response section, and also it works the same way for the social inbox. You get the same interface here. All of the messages and comments will be there. You can leave a private note for your team member here as well. Like here, I can leave a private note for my team member, so whoever is gonna see this conversation, we can leave exchange notes with each other. And also, you can okay, so this particular feature is work for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for social inbox, and for social monitoring only Twitter and Instagram are supported at the moment. All right, so next we have analyze feature. Analyze has two section here at the moment. First one is the followers growth trend, and second one is the top post. So these are the very very basic old feature that we have, and we have also upgraded it to the more modern version of reports. You can see it's in the testing phase here and very limited to internal users at the moment. But before that, okay, so here is the thing. Okay, so we have temporary discontinued the previous analyze feature for the users. So because we are rolling out our very big update for the analyze, that is about new detailed reports about the users. So you can see the post engagements, how many posts were published and how many engagement they were received, how was their pattern as well, your publishing behavior, how many text posts you have published, images, video posts. Then you can shift it to see how your text posts have been published over last 30 days, and you can see the trend of the engagement with them. So for example, you can see here the whenever I publish a post, the engagement rate was high, but at some time whenever I have published the content, but the engagement was low. Further, you can narrow down this particular graph to understand the best time to post on different social platforms. You can again always go here and select the particular accounts and see their engagement pattern within the certain date and time, and understand what's the best time to post on different platforms. Then we have hashtag analysis here in SocialBu, where you can see which particular hashtag got the most reach on social media. You can just hover to at the particular hashtag, and you can see the engagement that the particular hashtag that has driven. Also, you can download any part of this particular report or any chart here by clicking here. Like you can download it to PDF, also download as PNG and JPG. Then we have section of the top post where you can see the best performing posts across different platforms, and you can see the like which who published their content and when it's published. Also, you can get to that post right away within SocialBu if you click here on view on Facebook. And one more thing here about SocialBu, that you can the filter out content according to your need. For example, if you want to see the results, the reports of a specific client, you can just select it here and it's gonna be like all of their particular client reports as well. You can definitely do that here in SocialBu. So that was about just a content. We have accounts. So this particular section was about the content performance, how your content has been performed. Then we have account reports where you can see the particular a particular Instagram or particular social media account has performed across time to time. You can again select one or multiple here, then see their engagements, and then see their the accounts overview, how many followers they have got within the specific time duration that you have selected here in the filter. And then in the next section we have network specific reports, where you can see uh, where you can see only, let's say, Facebook page. I want to see the Facebook page reports, and it's very very dynamic as well. Like on the Facebook provides the very much level of the data, like you can see let me take you to the demographic part because that is something okay, very relevant. So for now, that the data is not uploading there because I will have to check if that particular Facebook page has connected here in the SocialBu or not. So if you have connected your all of the accounts, sorry, the Facebook page here, and you have the permission to see the reports as well, you can see your gender division as well. From time to time you can see your engaged users as well, and your reach versus impressions as well, and you can also compare them multiple accounts here in SocialBu. Then we have teams reports, and also for now that all of these posts are under the testing phase at the moment that I'm showing here. uh, these are the posts are under the testing phase, and we are testing different things and are making sure that everything is going to work when it's going to be launched. Hopefully within the 1 to 2 weeks it will be live there on SocialBu. Also in the team performance you can select any team definitely, and then you can see the performance from the different team members as well, which team member performed the best, etc. Like which team members post performed the best across the others as compared to others, how many posts have been created by specific team member, and how much level of the engagement that particular post derived. So yeah, then we have media library. Again, it's like having the Google Drive within SocialBu. You can save the you will be able to save the content within SocialBu. Okay, at the last we have automate. I would love to show you that how it works because it's very very dynamic um, feature of SocialBu, and people use it to automate almost every scenario of social media. Let me create one testing automation for you guys and show you what are the possible scenarios we have. So automation works in the two steps majorly. One is you have to select an event, and second one is you have to select the action that you want to perform against that event. So when this event happens, perform this action, right? So the events that you can against which you can automate the actions are whenever you received a message on particular Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter, etc., then you can automatically trigger an automation. Then we have another feature, like whenever a new post published by a particular account, you can notify your team member as well automatically via email, etc. We have RSS feed automation. We have webhook integration here in SocialBu as well. We have very very specific permission automation for different social platforms. For example, you can automatically reply to Facebook comments, and also you can automate the reply to post review if the post, oh sorry, the page review. If the people leaving if a person has left you can say the negative review, you can send a particular reply to that person. If the review is positive, you can reply another separate message to that as a review there. So this is how the dynamic SocialBu is. Then we have again Twitter automation here, and same for Instagram as well. So just for the better understanding, I'm gonna create one for you guys. Let's go with the first one. Whenever you receive a message on, let's say, if I receive a message on, let's say, Fitness Hookah Facebook page, right? So then it's asked what actions you want to perform. I can select all of these actions. Either I can reply to that person who just messaged me on Facebook. I can send an email to my one of my team member as well. I can publish a post. I can add a post to queue. Remember the queue, custom queue that we have seen. It's like post recycling feature that we have. Then we also triggered the HTTP request as well. All right, so I'm selecting the send a reply to the person who just text message me here. Here is very the beauty of SocialBu is like you can also pass the data placeholders from here. Data placeholder holder is like adding the dynamic content within the reply. For example, I want to, you know, mention the name of the person who just messaged me on Facebook. Let's say if I message on Fitness Hookup, I say, "What's your timing? I am here. Where you guys are located, right?" So I want to receive a message. Hi, Umar. We are located in Lahore, Pakistan. It can be any content, right? Okay, so you can see this Facebook door name is gonna be replaced by the person name who is sending you guys a message, right, on your Facebook page. Also, there are multiple placeholder for you can use the content bar, media file has sticker, etc. As well or not. Further, you can do multiple action within the same event. For example, let me add one here, a section that is the conditions. For the again better understanding, we have conditions. For example, if the message contains someone is asking for a price of a product, and this is a potential lead for my business, right? I want to send him a message at, hi Umar, the price of this product is, you can further give it specific price. And also I want to notify my one of my salesperson to get in touch with this particular lead, right? I can give it in company.com, right? Sales lead. So here we are writing the subject of the email. So what it's gonna be do is like whenever a message is saved to Fitness Hookup here, and if the message contains this price word, then we are sending the price to the person who just contacted us on Facebook. And also I am notifying my sales person via email to get in touch with this person so that there is a follow-up. They make sure that this particular lead gets converted. So it works for almost every industry as well. You can guys like here we are setting up the email subject. Then we can pass the content of email body basically here. Hi Umar, and let's say give it another name. Hi Zahid. We someone is asking for price of this product. Then you can write it accordingly for according to your business operations. And also again you can use the data placeholder here as well. For example, if I paste the content here, it's gonna send all of the message of this of the person that me sent me here to Umar, right? So I can pass the all of the whole message or thread of the person to my salesperson as well via email, right? So again, this is very dynamic. You can use it anywhere. Further, once you all done, you can save it and it's gonna start running. And that's all about just one automating the process of the message. You can create as many automation as possible based on your plan, and it can perform the multiple actions at the same time. Further, we do have RSS feed automations, and you guys know that for RSS feed you must have a feed URL. You give it, you then you can get the placeholders for just for blogs and articles. You can share the title of the blog and link of the blog on your social media automatically when there is a content published on your social media on your website, right? So one of the main use of the SocialBu is here in the automation is also auto publishing your website content to your social media as well. So that was about overall about SocialBu, and also you can see the logs of the automation when this particular automation was triggered, what was the scenario, etc. So it's gonna be load everything here in SocialBu, right? So that was about all in SocialBu. If you guys have any question, I would love to take them. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I cannot hear you, Albert. Sorry.
Sorry, I have muted myself. So I was saying that it is actually very powerful social media platform, which is actually matured, I would say. Of course, there will be some what I call improvement to be done. I think
Mm-hmm.
the audience actually has some question for you, but I think
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of question today, so we might not finish everything, but I see how it goes. So before we go to the question time, I would like to what I call send out this giveaway participation form so that they can put their name, address, and also their Facebook profile so that we can get their names onto the Google Sheets. So let me post up the form. Okay, guys, let me. Okay, this is the form. Go.downloadsilo.com/social prices. Okay, try not to what they call put it in the chat because I mean a lot of people will just click it and don't come back, you know. So I mean this is something that we don't like because we have to be genuine people who actually click it, you know, because some people just come click and go. It's not right, you know. So guys, this is the form. So if you are around, just do that and we will choose the winner later after that. Okay, so Uma, can you look at the video screen now? I will project up the question so that you can actually answer that. You know, there are many questions, more than 70.
Yeah, sure. I would love to answer them. Yeah, I can see them as well in the right
Okay,
section.
let me show you.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, so that's very good question, and one of the main concern of many people when they go for the scheduling tools like SocialBu. So actually, I think that's not the actual case, because if you are putting the valuable content on social media, and your content is or authentic and makes sense, like relevant to the audience, and they are getting their value, so algorithm has nothing to do that, because if they do that, because then they are definitely making sure that they are getting the bias, or making their algorithm in a way that is not supposed to be, because that should be the authentic and letting the content that is more valuable to go get more reach to more audience. So that's not the case as far as I know, and I have come across everything, because there are more than 16,000 users on SocialBu, and I see there are multiple products as well on the market. So this is the concern that the users have raised, but that's not, that on different you can say discussion online, but this is not be approved, like 100% proof it if
Okay,
actually.
thank you. Let's move on because we have many questions. I think this is just a statement. So Toshobu is not on his radar, no? Yeah, basically, I also have to some comment because not many people know about SocialBu, to be frank, within the LTD community, you know. And basically, I think you're also very low profile as a company, also as a member of Facebook. So that's why there's not many people talking about SocialBu right now. You know? So it's good that we have a session now so that people will know about it. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's a good question. We do support every kind of the RSS feed here in SocialBu. Yeah,
Okay.
unless you have to make sure that the SocialBu data placeholders picks the different tags of the content to post them right away. Like make sure the title is there, and for image there is a proper tag there used in the settings format.
Okay. So Ja was actually commenting that there are 3 to 4 tools in one platform. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for Instagram, if I'm not wrong, or maybe Facebook as well.
Yeah, I believe that this is about the Instagram, and definitely SocialBu does support reels and carousel posts for Instagram, and they are 100% automated. You don't have to like do any manual work, so they get published whenever you have decided and scheduled.
Okay. I think this is a repeat question. So reels, carousel, as well as video.
Yes, yeah, we do support all of almost all possible formats of the content.
Competitors of same niches.
Okay, so that's very interesting part, and okay, so for now, you guys, I have shown you guys like you can see the analytics of your own pages that you have connected within SocialBu. But in the later on, we have do plan for the competitive analysis, where you can see how your competitors are performing, what type of the of content they are getting the value from, and you guys can create within SocialBu. And also, since we have AI within SocialBu, we can suggest you the different content that you guys should post if to stay ahead of your competitors.
Okay. Next question. This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtags.
Okay, so I would love to answer that because okay, for now there is so we have developed the media library, but it's not, again it's available for internal guys use. But for the specific for hashtags, we have uh, the feature is ready, to be honest, because I have tested it as well personally. So where you can save the text and you can use it at anywhere. So it will not be just limited to saving the hashtag within SocialBu, that you can use it whenever you want on different social platforms post. But you can also save the save reply for respond. You can save any kind of text as a signature, or whenever you want to publish on any particular as a comment or as a message or as a in the post. So that is something we are bringing, and it's already developed within SocialBu, but will be available hopefully within few weeks.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Analytics looks basic. You want some improvement.
Yeah, so okay, so we are getting advanced in terms of the analytics. For example, for somehow, because I don't have the permission internally, sorry, the team permissions to showcase every part of the analytics. But in the analytics they are getting advanced. For example, you can specifically will be able to see the sentiment analysis of your post. And also, we are since we have integrated the AI, the top performing post can be you know recreated by AI. You can create the multiple version of the best content within SocialBu and post them right away. And also, you can see the performance of your specific team members, whole teams as well, compare them with each other. And also, you can get the specific demographic reports about the different social platforms, like their gender, what time they are responding, interacting with your particular content, and what kind of the geographical location they have within the countries as well.
Okay. This is interesting.
Can we get information? Uh, okay, so for now, so Okay, so here is the vision of the social blue comes. Uh, you guys have seen the generate part where where you only the AI part is there, but later on we are making it the proper content creation and curation part, where all of the trending topics will be listed at the right side. So if you want to create the content about the trending topic, so AI is already there. You just click there, and it's gonna create the content about the trend that is going on. So again, this is the the vision of that particular feature that we have within SocialBu. So it's not available or not started working. We are because we are working on the reports very day and night to make sure that it's up to the mark and very best as compared to the other tools in the market. But it's gonna be one of the next update, hopefully.
Okay, I think we missed this one. Social platform. I need blog platform to be connected.
Platforms is not supported at the moment uh, because we are mainly focused on the social platforms, and there are the few pipelines integration are in the pipeline, like the Facebook group integration is something that we have. I was also reviewing the whole part of that integration today. uh, when it's gonna be live within inshallah next week, and after that we are going for the Pinterest. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Any option to use bold italics or maybe underline or no for the words inside the post?
Okay. The different formatting I is for now it's not supported within SocialBu, but we will definitely consider it as well and bring it to the SocialBu, because I remember that we have started working towards the command section as well, and the formatting of the different text will be supported in that particular particular section. So hopefully it's gonna be available, but it's not available at the moment. Yes.
I think that is important because I mean nowadays people, I mean there are so many posts in the social media. Sometimes you have some kind of bold italic, you will catch some attention.
Yeah, yeah, I totally get. That's
Okay,
great.
Canva. Okay, this is good.
Thank you.
Another request for this Canva competitor, Trello, or you call it Vista Create now.
Yeah. So okay, so I will. Okay, so I will definitely let me note it down and make sure that they have like the level of API access that we are required, and definitely we will see the possibility to get integrated as soon as possible.
Mhm. The reason they ask is because I think, I mean, Trello, or we call it Vista Create now, there has been a LTD before in the LTD market, so that's why a lot of people bought it. So they bought it.
Oh, okay, okay, good. Yes, that's possible. Whenever you save a message, you can do a follow up message automatically based on the keyword. That's the beauty of SocialBu. Like you can, SocialBu will see that particular keyword within the message and see if that matches. Then you can trigger that automation. You can automatically reply. You can notify any person, etc. So it's totally up to you how you use it, but this is possible.
TikTok and YouTube.
All right, so that's very interesting part, and we are having the conversation. Uh, I think 2 days before. So, uh, so we that conversation was specifically for about the TikTok, since we have integrated the reels in SocialBu. So we are very much likely to integrate the TikTok very soon, right after maybe Facebook group integration, or maybe between the Facebook group integration and Pinterest. So the TikTok is gonna be one of our focus as well, since the already system has been developed for the Instagram Reels. So it's not gonna be very time taking process for us to integrate the TikTok now.
Okay, Omar, the
Hmm.
Facebook group is not integrated right now. So when is the ETA?
Yeah, so it's gonna be available hopefully at the end of next week. We have already started working on it, and I was getting before jumping on this webinar, I was also getting in touch with the one of the development team main person, about this integration, because I know this is one of the interesting and one of the main relevant question that you guys will ask. So so he said it's estimated time of arrival is about at the end of next week, inshallah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this is a competition, so people are asking, how do you compare with Okoya, and also New Link? New Link is actually new, so your competitor right now. And they
Yes.
also have automation. They might be going for AI later. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm not sure whether you have ventured into to see how they works, So
Yeah, so yeah, there are the different things that we are separate from there. Actually, I looked into that new link tool later, uh 2 days ago, I think, when through different platforms I got to know about that. And I think at that time, if I'm not wrong, if I remember correctly, their response section that I have shown you, that the tracking of the different hashtags and the responding to different messages and comments are not supported that much. If I'm not wrong, you guys can correct me. Also, the automation is very very dynamic here in SocialBu. I there if you, for example, automatically replying to the messages based on the specific keywords, uh, that is something think was missing there. And also, the dynamic option that you guys get is something within the post, like say first comments to multiple social platforms, and the and posting separate, customizing the content for each platform. I haven't tried it every tool at the market in the market, but I most of the time, where whenever I try, the most of the time they get we compare ourselves based on the AI part, that we are ahead of them based on the AI, that you can create the content right away within clicks. You can repurpose the content of your already published content with the help of AI within SocialBu, and the dynamic automation that we have. Plus, we do have webhook integration within SocialBu. You can definitely connect your database within SocialBu and perform actions right away. So
okay,
these are the different features that that separate us from the other tools in the market.
yeah, I mean, there are a lot of social media platform, to be frank, so everybody is fighting for a piece of cake, but the cake is very big, the cake is very big.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Actually, we also have integrated the since the AI is getting very trendy, and it's in the trend, and we have also integrated the AI image generation within SocialBu as well. You can generate the image of the particular post or anything. You give it a command, it's gonna bring it up for you guys, and also the text is also being generated with the help of AI. So you don't have to do literally anything about within SocialBu. You just give it coin, it's gonna go do everything for you guys.
Okay, Uma, I catch you. Are you saying that AI generation will be done inside social booth?
Yes.
Image generation,
Yes.
text to
So
image.
yes, text to image is already there. We did some soft launch of that particular feature within SocialBu. So and it's still we are gonna revolving that particular part, so that it's more, people can create different variants of the same context of the image, and also get the more relevant content based on the command that they have written. So it will be image plus the text, and you can just schedule it right away within SocialBu.
Yeah, that's great because we don't have to go out of the app, to find some image to come back, that kind of things. Okay,
Yeah. Also, if you have to customize anything, you do have Canva within SocialBu. That's another plus of SocialBu. You can do anything here about
okay.
the
So let's move on to the approval. I think you can have multiple approval, right?
yes, that's possible. You can have multiple approval person here. Yes,
After
that's great. Yes, that's great. So once the post is approved by any of the team member, it's gonna be published on the selected scheduled date and time. So there is no manual action. You just click approve, and it's gonna be posted. Yes, that's possible. You can definitely upload the videos to multiple platforms right away within SocialBu. What about languages? So So for now, SocialBu is available only for English in English, but we do have plan to go for the multi-language as well. But you guys can use some of SocialBu users use different translators to carry out their you know uh, activities within SocialBu. But we do have plan to go for other markets for about specifically like China or other part of the world, especially the Arabic, sorry, Gulf countries as well for the Arabic. Can we send you newsletter with SocialBu? Uh, Newsletter is not possible because that is more about like communicating with the already your subscriber list, etc. So we are more limited to the social media platforms. So
But
this is something.
I think not necessary to be newsletter, but because you are, especially in Twitter, you can actually create a thread. Then you keep on posting it in regular intervals. I think
Oh,
that can be called a newsletter if I'm not wrong, you know.
oh, okay. If that's the case, then definitely Twitter side is possible within SocialBu. Uh, you can schedule it right away, etc. And also the we do have supported first comment for Facebook and LinkedIn as well, for Instagram as well. So that's kind of the having the multiple.
Yeah, I mean, it's not email newsletter, but I do not know. Maybe people are thinking about maybe automation. You know, maybe somebody subscribe
Mhm.
then trigger your email email marketing to send an email or something like that. I'm not too sure, but just very wild imagination. I think this can be done. Evergreen post, right?
Yes, there's possible. And also, in SocialBu, what you can do is you can see the which content that has performed the best. That post comes at the top, and you can use that post in the post recycling custom queues. You can just at one click, it will be added to queue, and it's gonna be published after regular intervals that you have already selected.
Okay.
Yes, we do. You can see the best time for your post. Uh, where you can see at what time of the day you are getting the most engagement in the last 30 days, so that you guys post at that particular time, and it makes sure that you get most of the engagement. Oh
Link short.
yes, that's a very good question. So we do have already a link shortener within SocialBu. It's not within SocialBu. It's basically the sub product of SocialBu. It's called Link Manager. So it's kind of available separately from SocialBu, but we are planning to make it available for the users free who are using the SocialBu. So it's already built and it's already working. Some of users have use it separately and subscribe it accordingly, but we do have plans to bring it in the upper plans as a complement feature for just for SocialBu users, and it's already built. And
Okay.
also we have in fact we have built the feature of the bio pages as well within that particular shortener, so you will be able to create your bio pages if we integrate it within SocialBu and make it available for upper plans.
Okay. Uma, talking
Mhm.
about the link shortener, can we actually connect with our own our own app? I mean, for example, other link shortener.
Yes, if you allow me, I can show you where you can. So whenever you click on your name at the top right, you can see the link shorteners mentioned there. So you can go there and connect your link shortener there. For example, I have connected Bitly. I have connected my own link manager account here in SocialBu, and I have very custom domain, very personal domains for which I can create my shorten my own Instagram. Sorry, link shorten our links. So this is how it works. You can connect any of your own link shortener that you are using within SocialBu, so that whenever there is a new post published on your social platforms, it has that shortened link and you get tracked everything.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Let's move on. Okay, I'm Okay, this is just a comment, no?
Yeah, so this is something that we get, like I was reviewing all the reviews that are published on Captera, G2, and Pitchground as well. Some of them did talk about the UI, and in fact we get the feedback from our users as well. They say that this UI is very very simple, and at the same time it's very efficient for the power users. Like you just see everything there, just click, do everything at 1 to 2 clicks. That's it. So the main idea of SocialBu was to make it as simple as possible. I know you guys see that it's very very clean and wide space, but at the same time, it's more useful for you guys to, as for power user, to get everything at 1 to 2 clicks.
Okay, this question is about AI. Is it only restricted to English, or other languages is possible?
It's not restricted to just English. You can feed content for of different. You can feed the topic from different languages, and it's gonna create the output accordingly.
Okay, so this is another use case: 100 images at one, and then drip posting it.
And okay, so this is interesting. This is very interesting scenario. Currently, it's not possible because for all the users, but maybe for internal user, it's possible because the media library access. So for now, what you can do is you can create a CSV file and just upload the link of the 100 images, and just drag and drop the different social platforms accounts that you want to repeat after, that we want to post the content there. So you can make the workflow efficient by using this bulk import for this 100 images you want to go for that. But it will be available for everyone once we may launch the media library for all users.
Okay, so Facebook Pixel to track.
Yes, that's possible. uh, I can also show you guys, if you guys allow me, like I can take you guys to link manager, and I can show you my account there, so that you can see all of the analytics that are available there, and you can definitely link your you can say pixels, everything, and track and send the audience to there. Let me show you. So this is the interface of link manager. You can see the content, the links that I have shortened. You can see how many total clicks that particular user got, how many unique clicks that were there. Let me open it up. How many phone devices, etc. The countries, the recent clicks from the different countries as well. Let me take you to the brand section where you can actually set up the pixels here in SocialBu. So you can see you can set up the query parameters. So since I am very active on social media and everything, whenever I post, I want to pass the UTM source social media to Google Analytics to see the traffic, how much I got from the sharing my links on social media. And here I have added the pixels of a Facebook script, Facebook pixels, so that everyone who clicks there, it's gonna be added to Facebook audience. I can add a privacy note for the users. Uh, give I can also add the different users here in the link manager and give them specific permissions. I have also added custom domain here, humor.com, uh, here in the link manager, and I'm creating the shortened link with my own domain, right? So this is how you can use the link manager and then link it in SocialBu, and so that whenever there is new post, it has your
Okay,
shortened link to get track everything.
yeah, that's awesome. So let's answer this question. Oh, they want a kind of a white label report.
Yeah, this is very important. This is one of our, the next step of our reports is the custom labeling, and also the custom reports, basically, where you will be able to upload the logo and the text about your company that you want to show in the reports, and it will be 100% customizable. and you can share it right away within clients within SocialBu. You don't have to download it; it's gonna be shared to via email right away. Yes, that's possible. So media library is the concept of the media library is just like the Google Drive. It's literally having the whole drive within SocialBu. So there will be some limitations based on the storage that you guys get based on the plan for but it's having the Google Drive within SocialBu. Yes,
So
that's possible. You can publish this. Okay, can you schedule the post at different times on different? Yes, that's possible. You can definitely schedule the same post at different times and the different platforms in SocialBu.
can we do DM? I think this is Twitter's, right?
DM readings and using hashtags. Uh, okay, so I didn't get the question properly because it's a bit confusing. Maybe. Okay, so here's the thing that are the what are the possibilities in terms of both scenarios. For hashtags, you can definitely interact with the person that have created a post with that hashtag. For example, Albert. Create a post with the hashtag of, let's say, lifetime deal of SocialBu, right? I'm tracking that hashtag, so I see that post and I can comment there. So this way I am getting in touch with the Albert, right? So that was one part. Second part is the social inbox, where you can Albert just send a message to SocialBu Facebook page, and I see that message here in SocialBu, and I can reply to that Albert right away. And same goes for if he is connecting, talking to us on Twitter, I can see it within SocialBu and can reply them right away. So multiple social platforms can be messages can be responded within SocialBu.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, that's possible. You can definitely do that within SocialBu. Webhook integration is possible in SocialBu.
Okay, is a HTTP request an outgoing webhook?
Yes. Actually, the thing is, definitely it's the ongoing webhook, and you can definitely do link to your database within SocialBu and do the HTTP request accordingly. So I will highly recommend you guys do check it out. The question is very rare because this is a bit technical thing, and very less people get to know about that. I would love to see if you guys know about this. Definitely that this technical part, do check it out and give us the feedback to make it more flexible for everyone and make it more better user friendly to get to use it for other users. Mhm. uh okay, so here is the thing. So responding to different okay, responding to messages and comments automatically, it's not the thing that social platform don't like, because most of the time, if you have seen, Facebook have recently, not recently, but they have their built-in chat bot system there. You can set up accordingly, and it's like, and also it's like you are providing the service to the customer that is benefiting to your business, and also uh, it's not something like you are harming their algorithm or anything, because you are making sure that you are getting the most value and the better customer service you are giving there. So this is something, responding to the DMs is automatically is not something that the social platforms don't like. There is, I think, there's nothing about this particular thing.
Mhm. Okay, there are so many questions. Okay, this is
Yes, that's
important.
very interesting.
GDPR compliant. This is important. Are you
Is it?
GDPR?
Yes, we do. We are compliant with the GDPR. We follow all of the rules and regulations that they have. In fact, we have that in our privacy page as well. You guys can read there as well. So it's totally safe.
Okay, this is general question. Of course, you will be banned if it's too frequent.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so there are there if you guys have read uh, the documents about those different social platforms, they are the certain instructions that they have written there, uh, how many posts you should be posting and how many posts you should not cross per day per hour. So these are the thing, definitely they do consider that these are the very robot. If you, let's say, cross, if you are tweet, let's say if you are posting 60 posts in 60 minutes on every day, so definitely this is something that is not a human thing, that level. But if you are making the buffer to making, let's say 10 minutes gap in the tweets, let's say 5 to 6 hours difference in on Instagram reels or Instagram posting, etc. So you have to make sure that you have to be presented yourself as a human. If you are even automating stuff, you have to make sure that it's also uh, you know easily for your content don't get wasted based on frequency. So it's not going to be reached to many people if you continuously floating all of the content in very 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 short time period.
Okay,
So you have to make sure.
Uma, regarding this aspect, is your platform actually stop first before they actually you post it out? Because you know the limits.
Yeah, so we don't stop anyone, because it's up to them how they use social proof. So we don't like directly stop them, but definitely there are them some limitation based um, on the content. For example, if you are trying to post the similar content on tweets, for example, there are multiple Twitter accounts and you have checked them, all of them, and you're publishing the same content on Twitter, we do tell that this is something that is not highly recommended by Twitter. Because the redundant content is mainly prohibited on Twitter, right? So we do tell them, even we restrict them. So again, uh, to some extent we do, to some extent we don't, because again it's the users will, and then they want to use it. But say we do make sure that they are getting the best instruction from our side to make sure their account are getting the more reach and value.
Okay, Uma, we are running a lot of questions, more than 200 questions. So I
Oh,
think we
wow.
can't finish everything. So I suggest maybe after the webinar, you can come back to the thread in the Facebook group and try to
Mhm.
answer that. Would that be good? Because I mean, if you're going to answer everything, it will take another half an hour.
Yeah, yeah, I would love to answer this question because these are the very, very interesting question, and these are the very rare question as well. Okay, because I can see some technical questions here as well. So I love this community, to be honest, because these are the questions that I haven't come across after a long time, to be honest. So great to
So
meet you guys.
no, what I mean is, I mean the question will be there in the
Yeah.
social in the chat, so we can come back tomorrow or later because I mean it's almost 1.5 hours now, and we have to do the giveaway first. Then we answer
Hmm.
a few more questions, then we close it, then we come back again. You know, so the question is always there, so don't worry. And I
Yeah.
believe
Sure.
most of the questions are very very interesting. You know, to answer. Okay, let me share my screen. I will get my while you can actually look at the screen and also answer whatever question you want now at the
Mhm.
right hand side of the chat while I get my names ready. Hold on. Give me a few minutes.
Okay, so there is a person whose name is Asif Ryan, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So he said, "What are the principal USPs of SocialBu which you believe we cannot get elsewhere?" Okay, so this is very good question. So we do have multiple things as compared to other tools, since there are a lot of tools in the market. So one tool is specialized in one particular area and the other is not. For example, SocialBu is very dynamic in terms of publishing content. Like you get the very first commands options, post to reels scheduling, Twitter threads, AI content generation for the post, etc. as well, and Instagram stories scheduling within SocialBu. So SocialBu publishing feature is very very you can say very dynamic and powerful as compared to the many tools in the market. And second part is the automation that I have shown you guys. The automation is very dynamic and powerful again. You get responding you can respond to automatically to messages and comments across different platforms, RSS feeds. You can literally connect your database within SocialBu and share the content from your database to directly to your social media accounts, right? So these are the things that are one of the make SocialBu powerful. And then recently, since the reports is getting more advanced and more mature, and it's gonna be one of our one of the best feature as and valuable feature for users.
Okay, Umar, the screen is up. So we just spin 5 times and we have 5 prices. So the first 4 prices is actually plan A, and the last price is actually plan B. So
Oh,
without any what they call a delay, let's do it now because I think it's already almost 1.5 hours. Let's go, guys. We'll shuffle and shuffles to make it more random. Let's go. Akoji, are you there? Ako, if you are there, please type your name there. If not, we will spin again, So, guys, please be fast so that we then finish off.
interesting.
I'm not sure because sometimes people just... Akoji, are you there? Please type your name if you are there. I don't see his name. Okay, if you're not there, we will spin again until we get the winner. Can somebody ping him? Nobody? Ako. Okay, sometimes some people ask me why you cannot see their name. You must submit your form. I mean, I have to, you have to submit the form yourself. I cannot be submitting your form. Okay, since it's not here, then we have to spin again. Ako, yeah, you are here. Congratulations, so I cannot see your name. Okay, let's go. Next, spin the second name. Hold on, remove your name. Shuffle, shuffle. Rafael Lopez. I think he's here. So are you there? Rafael?
Yes, he's here. I can see.
Can you tap your name, I mean, some people have to follow the instruction properly. Rafael, yeah, I know you are here, but can you type your name? I want to make sure that this is you. Okay, thank you. So this is the second winner. Let's move to the last, not last, the third winner. Sorry. Oh, Ankit, this is. I think he must be here because I saw him asking questions. Ankit, are you there? Please type your name. Ankit, this is. I mean, Ankit has won a lot of prizes,
Oh, he's here.
He's here. Okay, congratulations, Ankit. Let's remove your name.
Ankit has asked many questions, I can see.
This is the fourth prize, Plan A. Sam Q. Congratulations, Sam. I think you are here. I saw your name asking question a lot. Please type your name to tell us you are here. Where is Sam? Sam. Sam 2. Can somebody ping him? I'm not sure. Calling 1. Yeah, I saw his name. Congratulations, Sam. Remove your name. Let me write it down. Okay, the fifth price is actually Plan B, as it's a slightly higher here. So let me spin again. HM Suja. HM Suja. HM Suja. Suja, are you there? Suja, calling 1. He might not be here because guys, please. Okay, I saw him. Congratulations, HM Suja. Okay, guys. Okay, we have the winners now. Oh, let me put up the. Sorry, to stop the sharing. Okay, the winners are here. I just read out their name. Akoji is the first winner. Second winner is Rafael Lopez. Third one is Ankit Disit. The fourth one is Sam Q. And the last winner, which is the higher plan, Plan B, is HM Suja. Congratulations. I will announce it tomorrow how to claim the prize. So before we actually end, I would like to say a few words about this SocialBu. From what we have seen and from what I've done, I've gone through it myself. It's actually a very powerful kind of social media platform. The only, I would not say the complaint, the only what I call comment I have is that they are not so active in our LTD community. That's why not many people know him, know Uma or know the company, and there are not many people talking about it. So, but I mean, you guys have seen it, in terms of automation, in terms of social listening, in terms of analytics, in terms of AI generation, are all inside. So I would say that it's kind of a complete system. So only thing that I mean, it's left to the team that Uma and his team that to make it better, to get more customers. Maybe I mean for LTD community, it's not a very, very big community, but then there are also many members. So they already have a MRR customer, 13,000 customer. So they don't mind getting more customer as well, from LTD community. So I would like to say thank you to Uma and also to the audience who have actually here, to watch this Facebook Live, and there are questions to be answered. So Uma, please come back and answer that. After this webinar, or maybe today or tomorrow, up to you. So before we end, Uma, do you have anything to say to the audience? Or any parting words?
Yeah, thank you so much, Albert, for this platform and talking to this lovely community. Especially, I am totally amazed by getting the questions that I'm very, very inspired by this community based on the question that I got. So these are the very great ones, and also I got to know that they really know about the social media. Like this is what kind of the that best fit for them. The tool is the best for them because they already get to know what SocialBu does and what are the further extended advanced level feature they can get within SocialBu. So all I can say, thank you for everyone for your time. I really appreciate for being patient with me and getting to know about SocialBu. I definitely go through all of the questions again after this webinar, or maybe today or tomorrow, and we'll make sure that I answer to all of you guys. And thank you so much again for your time and attention.
Okay. So guys, if you think that this is something that you want to try, or maybe you want to buy, just I showed up the link first. Okay, this is the link. But I believe this coupon has expired. CM22 is for Cyber Monday. The 10%. But if you are a Pitch Ground VIP member, you still get 10%, I believe. Okay, that's all, guys. Thank you for coming, and also stay with us for 1.5 hours, more than 1.5 hours. And I hope that everybody is in good health and also happy and well and happy. So goodbye, everybody. And Uma, thank you for coming here to show that SocialBu is something that we need to look at it. Because I believe a lot of LTD members do not know about SocialBu before this. To be frank. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.